Anytime.
Hello everyone, I'm here to talk to you about something completely serious. Something grim and gloomy. How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother is a TV show, a sitcom, that was created by Craig Thomas and Carter Bass, directed by Paula Fryman. The show is one of my favorite comedies because it's witty humor, funny characters, and it's storyline that keeps the audience guessing. If you don't know it, this show follows Ted Mosby and all of his friends, Marshall Erickson, Lily Aldrin, Robin Scherbatsky, and Barney Stinson. Ted is in search for the love of his life and at times seems hopeless. The show does not have a traditional live audience, but instead, the finished episode is shown to an audience and they record their reactions and add them to the broadcast. First airing on September 19th, 2005 on CBS, each episode is a story told by Ted in the year 2030 to his son and daughter. Ted recounts all of his memories of living in Manhattan with his friends and how he met their mother. It's not that simple, however. Throughout each episode, at no point in time does the audience get to know who the real mother is. Trying to guess who the mother is, well, that's hopeless. Because as soon as you think you know who it is, your guesswork will be quickly shot down. And in fact, it's been almost 8 full seasons, 162 episodes to be exact, and not since nobody knows who the mother is. Although the beginning of the series started in 2030, and Ted is telling his kids how he met their mother, it's actually a modern show, and it's talking about all the stories and anecdotes that Ted tells his kids. Characters in the show, Ted. He's an architect, a Star Wars fanatic, and a hopeless romantic. Ted is played by Josh Radnor. The future Ted is narrated by Bob Saget. Bob Saget's the guy from the 90s show Full House, if you don't know. Ted and his friends are always hanging out at either Ted's apartment or at McLaren's, the local bar. Marshall, played by Jason Segel, is Ted's lifelong best friend. Originally from St. Cloud, Minnesota, Marshall is an environmental lawyer and Ted's best friend. Marshall is never far from the love of his life, Lily, whom he has been seeing since college. Lily is played by Allison Hannigan. Together, Marshall and Lily are inspiration for Ted to find his own soulmate. Robin Scherbatsky is a news reporter who is originally from Canada. Robin and Ted have always had a thing, but it's kind of never worked out. Ted's always liked Robin, and Robin's kind of always liked Ted, but it's just never worked out for the two of them. And we kind of know that Robin is not the mother of the kids from the beginning of the show. Barney Stinson, one of my favorites, is played by Neil Patrick Harris. He's Ted's bro. Always dressed in a suit and tie, Barney makes it his mission to have the group have the best night of their life every night. Barney's great with the ladies, using money, magic, and pickup lines to get any girl or two that he wants. No one knows exactly what it is Barney does for a job because whenever asked, he just says, please. Barney's sole purpose in life seems to be making every night legend, wait for it, dairy. Of course, there are other recurring characters as well. Ted's daughter and son are seen in nearly every episode. Victoria is a girl that Ted takes a liking to. We'll see if that works out. Ranjit is the crew's taxi cab driver, and he always has words of wisdom. And Carl is the bartender at McLaren's, who is seen in almost every episode because they're at McLaren's all the time. How I Met Your Mother has gained positive feedback since its beginning, winning a number of awards throughout its time on air. It was Emmy nominated for Outstanding Comedy Series, beaten by 30 Rock, but it was also stars Neil Patrick Harris and Allison Hannigan have each received acting accolades, and both received People's Choice Awards, and Harris received Emmys and Golden Globe nominations. The show's art direction, editing, and cinematography have also been awarded. One little known fact is that the show is based on the lives of the show creators. That's right, Ted is a real guy. Ted is a loose representation of Carter Bays, and Marshall is a loose representation of Craig Thomas back in their mid-20s. In fact, Bays and Thomas are members of the band The Solids. The Solids is a band that sings the song Hey Beautiful, which is the song that is played at the beginning of each episode of How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother is one of my favorite shows because it's funny, the characters are relatable, and the storyline is intriguing. Each of its 8 seasons has been more entertaining than the last, and its positive feedback is sure to continue, and someday, maybe someday, we'll find out just how Ted met their mother.